Aside from physical investment properties or businesses, there are 4 main types of accounts that you can invest into. We'll go over them from the least important to the most important circumstantially. The bare minimum is your standard taxable investment account. No special purpose. You invest money into it. Any growth that happens inside of that is taxable when you realize those returns. If at all possible, only when you have a massive overflow and you've already maxed out all of your other accounts should you be putting money into this account. If you have significant wealth and income that you continue to invest, some of it will end up in here. The core one that most people are familiar with is your RRSP. This is the one your parents invested into. The amount you can invest annually is calculated based off of your income earned in that year. If you do go over this amount, you will be charged significant penalties and fees. So with your RRSP, when and why would you use it? Primarily, when you use your RRSP, you're using it to defer taxes or reduce your taxes owing for that current tax year. If you have a higher income, this could be beneficial to you if you're going to bring yourself into a lower tax bracket and pay overall less taxes that year, in which doing so, you could use those tax returns to further invest. However, since those tax savings are upfront, when you do make withdrawals from this account in the future, you'll be taxed on that amount. So you can save a small amount upfront. As your investments grow, all of that growth will be taxable in the future. It's better than nothing, but it's not optimal. The next account, your TFSA, your tax-free savings account, is a really good tool to use. Now, you get a set amount, which is dictated by the government annually. This can vary from year to year, but it's consistently has been $7,000 per year. Now, there's no savings upfront on your taxes. You still have to pay tax on the income that you've earned to deposit into this account. However, all of the growth is tax-free when you cash it out. So you could turn $1,000 into $1 million inside this account. You would be taxed upfront on that 1,000. When you cash out that million, no additional taxes. Now that's an account with an amazing purpose. This is where the vast majority of your investments should go into. Only go back to your RRSP if you've capped your TFSA for that year. Now there is still one other account which ideally, if you fit this situation, is better than both of those accounts, your TFSA and your RRSP combined. Your FHSA, your first home savings account. If you are a first home buyer, this is perfect for you. The younger you can start in this, the better. If you're 18, open to investing, and you don't know where to start, this is the account for you. In your first home savings account, you can deposit up to $8,000 annually to a total of $40,000. The one catch with this is that the account can only stay open for a maximum of 15 years or until you hit 71 years of age. At that point, you either have to use this to purchase a first home or you can convert it into an RRSP. The 2 major benefits of this account is that it combines the benefits of an RRSP and a TFSA. When you contribute to it, you get those RRSP tax credits upfront, and at the end, when you use it, you get those TFSA tax-free benefits on the tail end. So you save on both. So any growth that happens in that time period that you're holding this can use towards a down payment on a home. And as we all know, homes are not getting any cheaper. It's getting more and more difficult to get into that market. And without question, this is your best chance at doing this for yourself. And getting into the housing market is one of the most consistent ways to build massive amounts of equity over time, which in the future, you can use that as a tool to further increase your wealth. Now, if you find any of this interesting or useful, I do invite you to subscribe or follow along. Leave a comment below if you have any specific questions or topics you'd like me to cover. And just remember, spend less, save more, and invest now. Those are your best chances to financial freedom. And if you'd like to get a head start on your path to financial freedom, you can read the book on Kindle or pick it up on Amazon. Have a good one.